Directors of Hydery Limited, who were among the duty-free sugar importers last year, told the Joint Parliamentary Committee investigating the influx of alleged contraband sugar that it packaged its imported bulk commodity at the Kenya Ports Authority before transporting it to the company's warehouses. The company, through its directors, also defended its operation in the business, despite claims by a committee member that it was blacklisted in the parliamentary report of 2014 that was also investigating the sugar crisis in the country at the time. NTV said Lale with the latest update on the sugar saga.
I think
Naushad Mirali and Mohammed Hawal presented themselves before the Joint House Committee as the directors of Hydery Limited, one of the companies that imported bulk duty-free sugar in 2017. Two warehouses belonging to the Mombasa-based company are currently sealed by the police after suspected contraband sugar was impounded by detectives during the countrywide operation against contraband goods. However, the company directors told the Joint Committee that the company imported ready-made sugar fit for consumption from Brazil and Thailand and packaged it at the port before it was transported to its two warehouses in Mombasa.
I want him to take us through the process of how they imported that sugar, how they loaded it, how they offloaded that sugar, and how it went to the market. Whether it was actually, those are the questions that we are interested in.
We normally lodge our documents. There is nothing in the KRA system which has disapproved us from not importing or exporting. We do a lot of exports from Kenya and we support the economy in exports. You can check your records with KRA. We are one of the biggest exporter of pulses in the country.
However, some committee members disagreed, stating that bulk of the sugar imported was industrial sugar that was unfit for consumption. Referring to a complaint letter from Mombasa's Port Health Department dated 27th October, the committee members stated that most importers irregularly transported industrial sugar to their warehouses for packaging and direct consumption, instead of having the commodity packaged in bags at the port and transferred to factories for further processing.
It has been noted that some of the consignments leave the port without rebagging. This exposes the sugar to contamination, hence becoming a health risk and against the Food, Drugs and Chemical Substance Act of Cap 254 laws of Kenya. Therefore, no bulk sugar imported into the country should leave the port without rebagging.
In addition, a section of committee members, including Dagoretti North Member of Parliament Simba Arati, claimed that Hydery Limited was among companies implicated and blacklisted in the previous parliamentary report on the sugar crisis in the country. The company also denied claims of being used by South Nyanza Sugar Company, Sony, to import industrialized sugar on its behalf. Sony Sugar did not appear before the Joint Committee as scheduled for lack of documentation for committee members. Top leadership of about 50 companies are set to appear before the legislators on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the sugar shortage has started biting, with consumer prices rising again within a span of 4 days. Retailers say they are not getting enough stocks from distributors. The shortage follows a recent crackdown on illegal sugar in the country by government officials, where more than 500,000 tons of sugar has been confiscated. Investigations into the ongoing sugar saga now enters its home stretch, with the Joint Parliamentary Committee on Agriculture and Trade set to meet a total of 4 cabinet secretaries and over 30 importers on Tuesday. Thereafter, the committee will be considering its report for adoption before tabling a preliminary report inside the National Assembly on Thursday. Seth Olale, NTV, County Hall.